Hello everybody, welcome to this yoga class in the energy of Cancer, where we can really nurture ourselves. As I record this class, we have extraordinary changes of energy coming up. In the southern hemisphere here, we have a solstice, a winter solstice, where it is time for us to go within, to withdraw and rest. We also have a change of signs. The sun moves from the energy of Gemini into the energy of Cancer. Time for self-nurturing. And shortly after the change of signs, we also have a solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer. This is a particularly powerful eclipse, and its energy will hang about for several months after this weekend. So this class will be, as usual, a structured class. We will start with some stretching. We will then move into some breathing and some selected postures from the postures that work on the endocrine system, and finish off with some relaxation. Remember, please, to like and subscribe to my channel, and like this video if you do, and share the love so we can share the goodness and the energy all around. So let's get going. Let's lie down on the ground and stretch the body out. So stretching up the arms, stretching out the legs, pointing the toes, extending the fingers, really opening up the body, making spaces between the vertebrae in the spine, and giving. And once more, stretch that body out, extend those fingers a bit more, those toes a bit more. See if you can make some more space between the vertebrae in the back. Make some spaces in the soft tissue, really stretch. And give in. Now, pointing your toes towards your body and your heels away from your body, clasp your hands together and putting the palms facing out above your head, push the palms away from your body and the heels away. So perhaps you want to stretch one heel out and then the other heel. Keep pushing those palms away, feeling a different sort of a stretch in the body. And release. Now raise your knees up and you put your feet flat on the ground, just near your buttocks. Allow your arms to be outstretched at shoulder height. And gently drop your knees, flop your knees from side to side. Just opening up that lower back. You know, if you've been spending a lot of time sitting in front of a computer or driving, this really opens up this lower back area. And you can do this anytime. It doesn't have to be as part of a yoga class. Just do it to the rhythm of your own body. Bring your knees back to center. Adjust your body so you're comfortable. And now drop those knees down as far as you can to the right, keeping your left shoulder on the ground and looking towards your left hand. And breathing to the rhythm of your body and feeling what's happening in your body. So every outward breath, just let go a little bit more, feeling that transverse stretch across the body. And gently return your knees to the center. Adjust your body and take those knees out now to the left side, keeping your right shoulder on the ground and looking out towards your right hand. Again, feeling that stretch across the lower back. And as you exhale, just let that stretch increase a little more. And bring your knees back to the center. Adjust your body. Allow your legs to go all the way down to the ground. And snuggle the small of your back into the ground. And then tipping your pelvis. Tip it forward and back. So you've got a massage in that lower part of your back. And you can see my stomach, so pushing pelvis up and then nestling back into the ground. And so you're rocking that pelvic area backwards and forwards. And release. Rest for a moment. Understand that in this style of yoga, the rest between the exercise is just as important as the exercise itself. Now stretching those arms up over your head and bringing them through, breathing and taking them down to the ground just next to your legs. I'll move over this and see a little more of me. Now raising your knees up, keeping your hands on the ground and raising your abdomen, your pelvis up, just raising it up and dropping it down again. Raising it up, breathing in and dropping it down. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, raise it up, breathing out, let it go. Rolling that lower spine back into the ground. Breathing in. Let it go. A couple more. Breathing in. And breathing out. One last one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Release your legs. Give in for a moment. And now stretching one arm up and pushing on the other, coming over onto your tummies. And we're going to work with crocodile breathing. You may or may not have done this before. If you haven't already done my full yoga breathing class on YouTube, please do that. Have a look at that. And this is just another way of encouraging our bodies to fill that abdominal space by pushing the diaphragm down and out. So resting your arms in front of you and resting your forehead on your forearm and breathing in very consciously, pushing that diaphragm down to fill that abdominal space so you can feel your back rising and falling as you breathing in and you breathing out. So let's give it a go. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Can you see my back rising and falling as I breathe in and out? Breathing in and out. Keep going to your own rhythm. At least 5 more breaths, crocodile breathing. And when you're ready, sit yourselves up. And bring your body into a cross-legged position if that works for you. If that's not comfortable, keep your legs straight out in front, whatever's balanced for you. If your body's lovely and flexible, this is the time to sit in your lotus position. And we're going to work with the mudra. Again, if you would like some more detail about the mudra, I have a detailed YouTube on my channel, so check that out. So nice cross-legged position. If you need a cushion, sitting on a cushion, that's just fine too. Make a forefinger and thumb together. Keep your fingers straight, sitting over your knees. Take your awareness within, to that space inside of you that is who you really are. And let's begin. Breathing in, making a triangle with your arms up to shoulder height. Gently bend the elbows and the wrists, palms facing out. Hold the breath there for just a moment. Leaning forward, breathing out. Crossing the wrists behind the lower back. And bowing this first time, respecting yourself. Respect yourself for all that you are, all that you've come to be, and respect for yourself. And breathing in, head up, arms up to shoulder height, gently bend the elbows and the wrists, palms facing out, and release. Breathing in, triangle. Hold the breath for a moment. Breathing out, leaning forward, crossing the wrists behind the lower back, and bowing the second time, respecting the others in your life, particularly those in your immediate family. Bow in respect for your family members and their journeys and how they support and encourage you. And breathing in, raising up the arms to shoulder height, and breathing out. And one last time, breathing in, and leaning forward, breathing out. And bowing the third time, respecting the nurturing that the earth provides for us. Respect the earth for providing fresh air, fresh water and food, shelter. Bow and respect our place on this earth. Now breathing in and release. Release your hands, allow your elbows to come into your hips. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes and just sit quietly and be with that energy for a moment. blink, blink, blink your eyes open. Take your hands beside you, fingers facing in. We're going to, having balanced the energies of the brain, we're now going to allow that energy to trickle down our spine so we can have really good communication between our brain and the rest of the body. And so now, breathing in, raising up that right arm, stretching it tall, breathing out and bringing it to your left knee. Breathing in, raising up the left arm to shoulder height, and breathing out, bring it back around your back, palm facing out, or put the heel of the hand at the base of the spine and breathing in, stretching tall, breathing out, turn around to the right, to the left, sorry, to your left. Breathing in, stretch tall, breathing out, twist to the left. Remembering to breathe up and down that beautiful flexible spine that you have. Returning head to center, hands to the sides, breathing in a full yoga breath from base to crown. And as you breathe out, send love to every part of your beautiful body. Now let's work with the other side. So breathing in, raising up your left arm, stretching tall. And as you breathe out, take it around to your right knee. Breathing in, raising up your right arm to shoulder height. And breathing out, once more, wrap it around the back, the waist, if that works for you. Or put the heel of the hand behind at the base of the spine, breathing in, stretching tall, breathing out, twisting around to the right. Breathing in, stretching tall, breathing out, twist around to the right. Know that if you have a flexible spine, you're keeping the body healthy and well. You also have a flexible mind. Returning the head to the center, the hands to the sides. Breathing in once more from the base to the crown, up that lovely straight spine. And as you exhale, send love to every cell of your beautiful body. And when you're ready, swivel yourself around. And we'll work with opening up this abdominal space and balancing our emotional response to what goes on around us. We're going to work with the camel. Sorry, you can't see my head right at the moment, but I hope you can hear my words. So take your focus to your abdominal space here, working on balancing the emotional response. Raising up your right arm, stretching tall. And as you breathe out, take it either to your waist or to your heel, whatever works for your body. Square the hips to the front, raising up your left arm, stretching tall. Breathing out, take your hand to the corresponding place on the other side of your body, either your waist or your heel. Drop your head back and really breathe into that abdominal space. Push the abdomen out, really balancing that energy there. Feel the stomach breathing in and out. Bring the head up. Drop the buttocks back. Bring the head back to the front and come down into the pose of the child. Just relax the body. And now coming over onto your backs, we're going to work with the Bandhas, which I haven't taught here before on video. So this is an exercise to balance the emotional energies in the body again. Like I said in the beginning of the class, this Cancerian energy is quite emotional and nurturing energy. So we're nurturing ourselves by nurturing our digestive system with this sequence, this exercise sequence. We're also balancing the energies of the islets of Langerhans in the pancreas, which balances our sugar levels in our bodies. So by squeezing the diaphragm up, holding the breath, we are massaging the whole of the digestive system and helping us be all we need to be. It really helps move the food, the nourishment through the body, through the alimentary canal in the way it's meant to be moved. So we're working with the Bandhas. We're going to breathe, expel all the breath. We're going to then breathe in a full yoga breath, hold for a moment, and then expel fully, quickly. There's going to be a lock between the legs, a lock with the stomach, and a lock in the throat. So there'll be no breath in and no breath out, and you to hold that breath as long as possible. I'll talk you through it. There will be we'll do it 3 times, okay? So lie yourself down if you're not already lying down. Expel all the breath. Breathing in a full yoga breath. Hold for a moment. Out through the mouth. Make a lock between the legs, stomach lock back towards the spine, up under the ribs, and a throat lock, and hold. See how my stomach came right up and under? Hold that as long as possible and then exhale. Sorry, then inhale. Again. And we'll do 2 more. So inhaling a full yoga breath. Hold for a moment. Out through the mouth. Perineal lock between the legs, stomach lock right back towards the spine, up under the ribs, throat lock. Hold that as long as possible. Breathe when you have to. We're now going to work with the Bandhas lying down. Now the Bandhas are meant to support the digestive system and particularly work on the islets of Langerhans in the pancreas, just on the left side of the body, to balance the sugar levels of the body. By holding a strong abdominal squeeze, we squeeze the intestines, helping the peristaltic movement of the digestive system, helping it be more efficient, so we expel what we don't need to have. Emotionally, this helps us feel like we are whole and complete, which we are. This is an exercise you do before a meal, at least 30 minutes before a meal, and certainly not within 2 hours afterwards. So let's work with the Bandhas. I'll talk you through it. And you can always replay this, you know. So lying down. And so we're going to expel the breath. We're going to fill the body with breath. And then we're going to expel it all very quickly. We're going to create a lock between the legs, a perineal lock, a stomach lock. So bring the stomach, pull the abdomen back towards the spine and up under the ribs, and a lock in the throat. Hold that lock, hold that squeeze as long as you can, and then breathe when you have to. I will talk you through it. We'll do it at least 3 times. So, expelling all the breath. Breathing in a full yoga breath. Hold. Out through the mouth. Perineal lock between the legs, stomach lock, right up and under the ribs, throat lock, hold, no breath in, no breath out. Breathe when you have to. And once more, expelling all the breath. Breathing in a full yoga breath. Hold. Out through the mouth. Perineal lock, stomach lock, throat lock, hold. Breathe when you have to. And once more, one last time, expelling all the breath. Breathing in a full yoga breath. Hold. Out through the mouth. Perineal lock, stomach lock, throat lock, hold. Note how I'm able to pull my abdomen back towards my spine, up under the rib cage, and hold. And you can do the same. Our bodies are all different, but you work very hard to do that. And breathe when you have to. Now stretch your right arm upwards, pushing on your left, come over onto your tummies. And we're going to work with Dhanurasam, the bow, to work with the adrenals, to give us the courage and the strength to do what we need to do. So raise your feet towards the ceiling, clasp your ankles with your hands, and breathing in, raise your knees and your torso up, making a lovely bow. Push your feet up towards the ceiling and breathe. And you find when you're breathing, you might be rocking backwards and forwards a bit, and that's okay. And release. And take your head to one side and just give in. And notice what's happening in your body. Where can you feel the pulse? Yoga is about awareness. When we are aware of what's happening in our bodies, we can listen, we can hear. They're telling us where we need to rebalance, where we need to focus our attention. Bring your awareness to your heart center, your elbows just next to your ribs on the ground, hands next to your shoulders, forehead on the ground. Focus on the heart and breathing in and coming up. Resting on your pubic bone, keep your shoulders well away from your ears. Smile. This is Bhujangasana, the cobra. This is for the heart. This is working on your heart chakra, on your thymus gland, keeping your body healthy and well. And your heart is about loving without conditions, loving yourself. And when you can love yourself, you can much more easily love others. Bhujangasana, the cobra. And very gently release, abdomen first, and then the chest, and finally the forehead on the ground, and take the head to the other side and just give in. And then coming up onto your hands and knees, we're going to work with a final posture called Nagasana, the elephant. It's very similar to downward dog, and this is working to balance the energies of the pineal and the pituitary in your head. So tuck your toes under, making sure that your knees are underneath your hips and your hands are underneath your shoulders. Raise your hips towards the ceiling. Take your feet apart a little bit, and pushing on your hands, allow your head to drape very loosely between your shoulders, just like the trunk of an elephant. Knowing that you are balancing the energy of the two major glands of the endocrine system that direct the programming of the body, but you're also working on the physical organs of the head. Look, Nagasana, the elephant. Raise your head up to look at your hands. Bring your feet slightly closer together. Drop your knees back to the ground. Untuck your toes. Sit back towards your heels. Make fists with your hands. Rest your forehead on your fists and allow your breathing and your energy between the heart and the head to come back to normal. And when you're ready, sit yourselves up. Shrug your shoulders. Stretch your head up and drop it back. Bring it forward so your chin is on your chest. Take your chin from side to side across your chest. A couple of times. Back to the center. Raise your head up again and windscreen wipe the back of the neck in the same way. Back of the neck. And shrug your shoulders once more. And lie yourselves down in Savasana for some nice relaxation. And the relaxation anchors the work that you've been doing. So lie yourselves down on your backs. Your legs should be nice and easy. Your feet flopped comfortably apart. Arms lying by your sides. Palms facing up. Fingers lightly curled. Snuggle your neck and shoulders into the ground. And just be comfortable. Allow your eyelids to just settle very gently over your eyes. Lick your lips. Allow your tongue to settle behind your teeth, leaving them slightly apart. And just settle into the rhythm of your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the love you've created for yourself in this class. Breathe in love and light. And let that love and light go all the way through your whole body. And as you exhale, let go of any tensions within. Breathing in love and light. Exhaling any tension. And as you're breathing rhythmically, breathing in your love and light, visualize your love and light in your solar plexus area. Feel the love and the light filling your whole body. Feeling the love for yourself and for your whole body. And now in that feeling that you can share that love with your family. Share the love, breathing in love and light. Letting go of any stress. And now very gently bring your awareness back to the room. Breathe in a full yoga breath and sigh it out. With your next inward breath, raise your arms above your head and give your body a beautiful stretch. And release. Roll over onto your left side and stretch and arch the body to the left. Back onto your back. Roll over onto your right side and stretch and arch your body to the right. Bring your knees up to your chest and be in that fetal position for a moment. And then bring yourself up to a sitting position. And thank you for sharing this class with me today. Remember, you can do this class anytime, any place, anywhere, and you can even do it several times during the energy of Cancer. Please do remember to subscribe and to like if you do like this, and happy for you to share it. Till next time, love and light in Cancer.